Oh. Welcome to this very special episode 240. Ringing in the new year. Yeah. Yeah.
Turn of a generation. The beta generation. The beta babies.
Yeah. The startup. And so, we begin with our heroes starting up underwater in their modified magical ship that is now also submersible. On their originally 4, but now it's like 5-day journey to Aquilon. Aquilon is supposedly a magical hidden city. They're unsure of its existence, except Light, who knows it probably does exist. And then there's some writings on a few different walls in the different shrines that they've visited that point to this thing existing. And now we find ourselves in Sojourners Wandering Ultra Multiverse on Ebony Sun Escazar. And so we'll start with, since we're out here in this water, would any of your characters like to try to look around at all or anything? How would they wake up or go about their days? Would they sleep well in an underwater craft?
Um,
I'm in looking up lollygagging, looking out the window.
Oops.
what?
Sorry, couldn't quite make that out.
No, nothing, never mind.
I swear, I wish Santa Claus brought you a better mic. Are you using like earbuds, like earbud mics?
Yeah, I'm using one of my earbuds. But,
I feel like maybe there's something in there, like
yeah,
crumb, kind of a little crumb. You got a crumb in you. I don't know what it is, but it's really like hard to understand. It's like I hear sounds, but you don't hear the specific words.
Yeah, we have to do some guessing on how the sound works. And, like, we can make out what you're saying after you enunciate really hard. But yeah, but it'll be mostly alright. If you have an upgrade to it, go ahead and try for it. Pressing on. Do you guys roll notice or use anything? Or are you trying to, like, anything else you're trying to do?
Well, we're trying to find the secret place, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So we need to ask some fish.
Oh, you could do it that way.
Yeah, so maybe talk to octopus or pot dolphins or I mean, what kind of animals are on this aquatic? Maybe
Uh,
a sea turtle that's been around, the dinosaur. But I know we're not on Earth, so
there's a lot of things down here. You could try to reach out using your power to figure it out. If you
yeah,
want.
I'd like to talk to some animals, some marine life. So do I need to
Yeah.
roll?
Yeah, you'd use your magic roll to try and detect the life first, I would suggest.
Okay. So do I roll a d4, d6?
Your magic roll should be like a D8, D6.
D8.
All good.
Rolling with the honey. I'm gonna type all these numbers. What is this? Exclamation point R. Space D8. D8 plus D6, right? Right?
Yeah, exclamation R space D8 plus D6.
Yeah.
No caps.
No cap.
That was great. Okay,
9.
that's pretty good. That's 2 successes, or a success and a raise. You scan out into the water, and you'd get a couple of different hits. Most of them are on the sea floor. Give me a moment to move some stuff around so I can make a roll.
Under the sea, under the sea, under the sea. Darling is better, glamour is wet. Take it from me. Up on the shore, they work all day. Out in the sun, they slay away.
Hey Chris, what time is it?
It is almost midnight, 11:30.
Oh, okay,
Well,
cool.
11:27.
Brought to you by the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hope I'm not keeping you up.
You're good. No, don't worry about it.
All right. So around you,
Around me, there's life, ocean. This vast ocean. On this planet. Because we are under this as well. Or as they say in South Africa.
oh wow. Yeah, you sense like right below you is another crystal cavern.
What?
Yeah, it's hard to see, but you catch a glimpse while you're sensing at it, and your magic sense is like, yo, there's a crap ton of magic down there.
Okay.
And then there's you also sense something kind of large in the distance, though, like right near it, but not right up on it.
Okay. Well, I'd like to talk to whatever's near.
It's strangely lifeless around this area.
Okay. So I want to talk to the thing next to the...
The thing, let me see what it's about.
I mean, if this is a planet that's full of, like, supposed to have all the wolf more than even our Earth. Like they probably have marine life that goes way back, like who knows, from the beginning. Beginning of the
Okay.
beginning.
Right when you said that, my battery died.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning. Well, your mic sounds better.
Yep.
Yeah, that's because I'm using my smartphone's mic now.
Mm.
Oh, isn't that smart?
Okay. When you reach out towards this thing, you just get kind of what would the words be? These feelings of like what's that feeling when you've touched rock too much? Like you've been on rocks or around rocks too much.
It drives your hands, feet, and hands out.
Yeah.
Understand your insinuating drugs.
And then you also get an immense hunger and a big mouth on this thing, and it's like a snake. You kind of feel.
Okay. So it might not be a good idea to go down there.
No.
What do you think, Sam?
Could you recount what's in the cavern? You said it was something big, like a snake?
No, what's in the cavern below you guys is a bunch of magic crystals, like a crap ton of them. It's just, there's also something big and nasty 100 feet that way.
Okay.
1,000 feet that way, whatever. Some abstract distance that's a bit further, but if you go in there, it might try to follow you, and that'd be bad.
Okay, so I have an idea. We can park the sub somewhere underwater, right? And I can try to tap into that energy of the crystal caves to transport us there using, like a light bridge system. Or we can just siphon the energy and continue on and, use the crystal's power to help us on our journey for whatever reason.
Well, if you go near it, this thing, it's pretty hungry.
Or wait. How about a third option? We can transport the snake into the water and hope that the water kills it, unless it knows how to swim.
No, you guys are underwater, and it's at the bottom of the water.
No, I know. I'm saying so. Like maybe like the same way I can tap into the crystals and transport us into that cave. Maybe I can use the energy to transport whatever's there into the water, and then we could go into the cave. Like a switcheroo.
No, it's not in the cave. It's out in the water. It's just roaming around looking for something to eat.
Damn. Fuck.
It's a big snake serpentine thing with bioluminescent scales that pulse faintly in patterns, and then it leaps at whatever gets it close to. And then its maw is lined with rows of dagger-like teeth capable of crushing reinforced holes, and it's known for its patience.
Okay, how about I tap into the crystal's energy and use their energy to create a giant light predator to scare the snake thing away.
You can make a roll for that. We can see what happens. That's definitely a
Let's
thing.
do
Alright, what sort of dice you roll on?
it. Oh, which ones can I roll?
If I remember right, you wanted a little extra power on your magic ability, so that'd be like 2d6.
2d6. Okay.
Yeah,
Let
it's,
me roll a d6.
yeah, two
I got a
d6.
6.
3 and 3, or
Oh, it's a 1d6.
no? You rolled two of them, so you rolled a 6.
Okay, gotcha.
That's a crit. Well, an ace. But we also need to know what happened to the other dice before we can make a decision.
Gotcha. I just saw the option here right now. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got a 10. And there's like
Wait,
two numbers at the bottom.
No,
I
no,
don't know
no.
what
I
that
wanted
means.
to know what the second one is, because you already have a 6. What's the second dice roll?
It's a 10.
The 6 does not make a 10, because it can only get to 6. Do you mean it got 4?
Yes, yes, yes. Those are the numbers it shows.
Okay, so you can re-roll that 6 to get more,
Okay.
and then add the roll. So just the one die, though. Just the one that hit 6. That's an ace.
Okay, now I got a 4.
Okay, so that's... Either way you go 10, and then if you want to have it be even stronger, you spend a Benny at it and it'd be 14. But that 10's probably good enough.
Okay. We'll do that.
Yeah, this thing's not very smart, so...
Where's my phone? Oh shit.
Just check upstairs.
So, what
There it
happened?
Yeah, there's no way this thing could do anything to resist that or figure out that it's not real. It thinks it's the opposite of itself that's come to purge it from these lands, and so it purges itself by leaving. Just big old dust storm kicks up, and the thing, it just shoots off in the opposite direction.
Nice. We are free.
So yeah, if you guys want, you can harvest an amount of the magic crystal. If you really wanted to try it, you'd have to use some magic ability stuff to, you know, pull it up mage hand style, but it's totally doable. Unless you make your... Ooh, Light could definitely handle the pressure. She'd be fine.
So I would ask Light's character, I forgot her name.
Base.
Yeah. I would ask her and say, it's really up to you. Do you want to just get what you can here and then we continue to wherever, or do you want to explore that cave system?
Well, let's if we can safely get in and out, let's do it.
Yep.
Okay. So I use my magic to tap into the crystal's energy that, she's sensing, and I use all my power to we can either pull some crystal samples to us or we can transport there. What do you want to do? Try to transport there, I don't know what's gonna happen if it rolls low.
I think we should go the quickest route.
Okay. You said the quickest, not the safest.
Well, I thought he was. Did I miss what happened? Isn't he just dropped?
What happened is he caused the thing to run off. What he's hinting at that might not be safe is if he rolls low. So, oh.
So like,
I think I have faith in your roll.
okay.
You could also aid as well if you wanted, like.
Okay, how can I aid?
You do the magic roll for your character.
Okay. So you want to do that now?
Yeah.
So I roll d6 or what?
You roll 2d6, Sam. You roll 2d6. And Light rolls a d8, d4. Sorry about that, Light.
I got an 11. A 6 and a 5.
That's awesome.
You can re-roll that 6 if you want, and let us know if it adds to the value much.
Okay.
That is awesome. That's like a
What are
crit.
you rolling? I didn't see a roll.
He has a dice bot thing.
Yeah.
Where's the dice spot?
I'm using an app on the side.
Oh, on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you in the server?
I don't know how to use those bots.
Just write exclamation point R D8 plus or 6 plus.
Okay. I'll do it after.
I got 3, but is it crit?
There's a crit fail, but you can Benny that since you're not the
I got
main
I got a
push,
7
there's no
for
problem.
the second roll, and it's a 4 and a 3.
So now what do I
No,
roll?
just the 1d6, so a 4. And there's a 6 and a 5, so 11 plus 4. And that'd be 15.
Okay.
Also, I left the command, but I put a space between the exclamation and the R for how your 2d6 would work in the rolling with the homies.
Yeah, I'm supposed to roll D8 and D6. Why did you have me roll D8 before?
I must have messed up. Just totally re-roll that. My bad.
I was wondering like why.
My bad. D6 is the luck die. That's yeah. It shouldn't be a D4 on the second one ever, or a D8. It's always a D. Well, actually, that's a lie. There is a way to increase it to a D8 and a way to decrease it to a D4. I just can't remember. There's a special edge that
And I
increases.
got 10.
Ooh, you can re-roll that 8. Look at that.
So then I just roll
Just the D8.
D8.
Yeah.
And I have a 3. Does it all add up now?
Yes. So then that's a 11. Yeah. And then if you wanted to spend a Benny, that'd be 15 to put it all together.
Okay.
Okay. And then, so 4, 8, 12. Success with 2 raises, so that'd be +2 for each, so 6. And then Sam's roll hit after minuses an 11. And then I pushed it up to, oh no, a 13. And then you push it up to 19. Yeah, so 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, with 3 overlapping successes, I'll just say that you guys get to within a day of the place. You shoot through, like the water just moves around you. You don't so much shoot through it as you move through a warp in between space.
Okay, so we transport into the cavern and we made it through.
No, wait, with the cavern, yeah, with the cavern, that's more to either collect resources or use it to do something crazy. In this case, you guys were wanting to teleport forward?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you guys did really well on your rolls, so it means you're basically going to Light's memory of Aquilon, which means you'll be kind of like half a day out from it.
What?
I just did a water run today.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, that's for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait.
What?
Good.
Wait, no, that's mine.
So wait a minute.
Oh, you were saying this was
So
your.
we
Unless
get in there?
that was you before.
Where'd you get it from?
It was sitting right
Gotta
there.
get-
Did you put one there?
Well, I meant like transport us, but I think he meant like we save the ship a journey by jumping further with the ship rather than just us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we do
because
like a submarine dive,
yeah, that could have
Dive,
ended badly.
huh?
That could have ended badly. You could have ended up inside the crystal or like just stuck in rock
You stuck in
and
the rock?
water. If we rode really low, we could have just transported it outside of the ship into the water.
Oh my gosh, so you are stuck in the rocks?
No, I'm saying if we had rode low,
Yeah.
because it's like I can use my abilities, but if we don't roll high, like who knows what would have happened.
So that we dive the ship and then what?
Okay. You are like I said, half a day out from the Aquilon. You can see it in the distance. One moment. I'm shifting around my
What,
notes.
did we crystals? Or what's happening to
You can harvest some crystals before you use the teleport spell. You just have to make a separate magic check.
yeah, let's what do we see down there? Are we in the cavern now?
You just pilot the ship down into the cavern. That's fine. You see, crystals everywhere. This place is totally loaded. There's, the usual like elven ruins deeper in, but there's nothing really down here that could really fight you guys. You just scared the one thing off. So these crystals are yours for the taking, as long as you can like mage hand them off the wall, basically, or water blast it off the wall and make sure it doesn't like destroy your ship. Which it just takes a magic roll or two.
Yeah, I think we should just take some sparingly. I don't think we need to near the house.
Okay. Or you could even like mark it on a map. You could.
I want to chop some off and store them in my bag.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah. You ain't got to worry too much.
Okay.
As
So
long as
how
you.
we need to roll and see how we're gonna get them?
Yeah, just use a magic roll to do it, since you'd be like reaching out through the bubble, kind of. You're using a magic control to then. So, yeah. For Sam, that'd be a 2d6.
What's the command for that?
Exclamate. Here, I'll put a. There's exclamation, lowercase r, and then space, and then 2, and then the letter D, and then 6. I'll put a version of it where the space is between the exclamation and R. You just hit minus.
So I just need to roll D8 or D8 plus 6?
Usually would be D8 plus D6, like, because it's always with the luck die. But
So
yeah,
I use my light abilities to shatter some nearby crystal. I got 9, so let's see what happens.
okay, to try and cut it to where you like catch it and bring it in, or do you want light to catch it and bring it in for you?
I meant like literally just shatter the crystal, attempt to shatter it, and like almost like an explosive. So
You
let's see
know
what
that
happens.
that would be a bad idea, right?
Yeah, it might bring the cavern down.
You mean you're trying to cut a bit off, right?
Well, I'm saying like I just picked something random to do rather than think it through. I'm just like, yeah, I guess we should just be careful, I guess.
Yeah, you know that these are highly explosive, so if you try to do that, that's game over.
So like, are these crystals just jutting out of the wall, or are they like
Yeah.
the support beams for this cavern?
Both. Like, if you're not careful, you can cut the cavern down onto yourself.
So So I roll a 9 and I carefully try to mine the crystal.
Okay.
What happens?
And then Light also rolled to make sure nothing bad happens on when it drops, and then you guys collect a bit, and then now both roll me a d20. That's just exclamation R for this spot.
So I just
Yep. Just exclamation R and then enter. Boom. It's pretty good.
yeah,
14.
yeah.
You got something on that, Sam? The d20?
Yeah, that was my 9. You want me to roll again, or is that fine?
No, did you just roll that, like, right now?
Yeah, that's the first one I rolled.
Okay, yeah,
Right
that's
now.
good. 9's still pretty good. It's
Okay.
almost half, which is pretty dang good on a d20. To me. Most people are like, oh, 9's not good. Whatever. 9's not bad.
Almost halfway there.
Yeah. And with a good score, it's perfectly cromulent to roll. So, anyways, 14 and 9. You both get decent sized chunks, of course, but I'm trying to remember the calculation. Give me a sec. Gotta hunt it up.
So what's happening right now?
He's calculating the
Yeah.
or how much crystal we or like the result.
Oh my goodness. So great.
And there's 2 of them too.
Yeah. Bruh. You just took that risk. Gotta roll them dice.
Like, is this how you handle crap on A10? Of course not. I have to follow rules on my planet. But we're not on my planet.
There we go. So, you both get a large 10-pound crystal and a cluster of smaller crystals that are kind of fused together. A 4-pound group.
You get what?
You get a 10-pound group, a 10-pound chunk, and a 4-pound, 2 to 4 crystals. Now
I thought you said 10 pound.
Huh?
10
You
pounds.
said,
10 pound is pretty big. It's very large. It's worth 2,000 to 2,500 gold.
So we have a 10-pound crystal and what?
And a cluster, a smaller cluster that's worth to 600, 700 gold. 4 pounds.
Okay. Now what?
can you wait? So can you? Do we know what these crystals do? Can we tap into the magic and uncover their secrets, or should we
They're
just
just
keep
raw.
looking?
They're just raw magic.
Okay. So do we keep exploring the cave and do we mine more crystals? What do we do?
Well, you already said your next action, so unless you want to change it, you guys teleport almost all the way to Aquilon.
Whoa, so the ship stays underwater?
I mean, you guys are underwater, and then you went further underwater, and then you teleported to another spot that's underwater.
When you say teleport, that means the entire ship?
Yeah, the whole ship.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we went into the cave.
No, you took the ship into the cave with you, harvested some stuff, because your body would not handle that water pressure very well.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. It's good we didn't roll low. We would have been crushed.
So
Like, you might not have been immediately crushed, but it wouldn't have been fun.
we made it. Now how do we penetrate the bubble? How do we get in?
Well, first, as you guys are doing your spell, you notice that while you teleport, you see a lot of, like, ghosts around you. And some of them try to reach out and, in the weird warp space that you guys are in, try to grab onto the ship. You see these briny, bony, barnacle-laden, rotted old underwater hands reach out and try to grab at the ship.
Oh.
Well, through the teleport hole. Is there anything you guys want to do in a reaction against this?
I would say
Are we equipped with weapons? Like, is
Yeah.
the ship have weapons?
It's a magic exuding ship, so you can wield it with your will, and if you know magic, you can kind of use the shield a little bit as a weapon, kinda. And then if you have real magic going on, then you could use your magic as, like, the cannonry or whatever.
How about, I mean, I would send a blinding light to them to make them leave us alone.
There you go. Go ahead and roll me a 2d6 on that then.
blinded by the light.
Wrapped up like the grip or a best boy with the light. Wait, what?
I got an 8.
That's pretty good. What numbers?
6 and 2.
You can re-roll that 6.
Reroll shots at reroll.
Yeah, what number did you get on the 6?
I got an 8.
No, I mean the first die that if you wanted to re-roll.
I'm confused. 6 and 2.
Yeah, a 6 and a 2. Because the 6 is the maximum of a d6, you can re-roll that 6 to get higher. To add to the roll.
I got another 6.
You now have 12 on that roll. You can roll it again. Or just take that. Either works.
I will re-roll again.
There you go.
Or... Oh, wait. I keep doing a different plan.
Happens.
I got another 6.
Now you're at 18. Would you like to keep going?
Try my luck. Yes.
Well, there you go. Just roll again. Yeah.
I got another 6.
Now we're up to 24.
Do I keep going or what?
Can you take like a screenshot of this?
You said it was gunshotted.
Yeah.
What did you what hell was it?
Like, you've gotten an ace every time you've rolled. This is insane.
Really?
Like, not every, but almost every time he's rolled.
In a row. Oh my god, you got 666.
4. He's almost up to 5 in a row.
Dude,
So this roll is crazy.
yeah, but he got a 1 and a 5, then a 5, then a 1, then a 1, then a 5.
No, that's not how that works. No, it's either 7 or 7.
What?
Hang on, yeah, you've been misinterpreting what I've been saying. Reroll 1d6.
Oh. You
So
say that you
just-
said re-roll the same one.
Yeah, just the singular one. Just the same singular
No,
one.
it's crazy. You're rolling 6 for this.
Yeah. But yeah, just roll a singular d6 right now.
Okay.
So we're going to restart that so that you don't get a 1.
I rolled a 6. I rolled a 6.
I was like, what the?
That's a d20. Close.
I got 16.
That's not a 6. That's a d20. Close, but not the right die.
You need to roll a D1.
Or a d6. 1d6.
Sorry.
It's alright.
1d6. Oh my gosh, all these 6s. What is going on?
Oh my god. 1B.
Ah, there's a good roll. So you get either an 8 or a 10. Or if you spend a Benny, it can be a 12. But 10's fine.
I'll spend a penny.
Okay, you hit him with a 12. That means a success and 2 raises. Or a success, a raise, and an overlapping success. As it's called in other versions of the game. But yeah, you just blast all these things, these they're called Brinewalker Revenants, away from, you know, your stuff, back into however they got stuck there. And then through that warp tunnel, you guys fly on out, and then around you, you see the city in the distance. Let me look at what's going on. The next thing, though, you run into are just regular ghosts instead of these things. You like blast the zombie off of them, basically, and then there's some ghosts still around the ship. Would you like to try and talk with them? Most of them are like going about their lives, like they're in their kitchen or something, but it's following your ship somehow. You know what I'm trying to say?
Like they're just doing their own thing, but it's like, yeah, like following the train.
Yeah, it's like a piece of their like house and existence got ghostified and yanked from wherever it was, and it's just kind of around you.
An echo, yeah.
Yeah, you see a bunch of echoes all over the place, and then some of it got like drawn to you. And then also
Okay.
tidal vortex.
How about I'm gonna go a bit dark here. I'm gonna harvest their energy and try to capture them. Is that
I
okay?
mean, that's the thing, and there's nothing like morally bad about it as far as, as long as they're not like living, which they don't seem to be. They're like echoes.
So is that a 1d6 or
No,
2d6?
that's a 2d6 again, because you're using the ability you haven't crit or anything yet.
I got a 7, 2 and a 5.
Okay, you basically are able to use the ability on the ones kind of directly around you, and that give you just like, I'll say like 3 or 4 power points into whatever magic item you store magic energy in. So you basically replenish the energy that you just used over the past encounter or two.
Okay.
So yeah.
Does like our some remain, or does Light want to jump in?
Yeah, does Light want to do anything with the ghosts?
I'm good with the ghost.
Can we ask them to like share their ghost recipes with us?
Yeah, they're there. You can ask. They're not. They, you don't get any bad vibes off of anything of them. They're just kind of there.
So I asked them if they can share some artifacts with us from their realm, and what. So I'll roll for a random artifact or whatever they want to give us. The way she said it, ghostly artifact.
Yeah, yeah. That is technically a thing. Give me a D4, D6, since it's not particularly your strong suit talking to ghosts.
Which die is that?
It's a D4 plus D6. I'll show you the code for it. I put a space between the exclamation and the R to make it not send. Oh wow, you got doubles. Reroll that whole roll and add all the value.
Okay. So another D4 plus D6.
Yes, because they're the same. That's why I'm calling it doubles, kind of like Monopoly and other stuff.
I got you.
But that only really applies to like the first roll. Although if you're to keep getting doubles, it keeps hitting. Okay. That's still pretty good. That's 8 plus either 1 or 5, and that's, really good. 13. So yeah, you get here. Let me roll their reaction. You get a very positive reaction, and you get, the ghost energy that you're trying to harvest earlier, and then maybe what was the thing you asked for exactly again?
Like a random artifact or whatever they wanted to give to us.
Let me think about that for a minute. That's not bad.
Okay.
Oh wow. All right. Um, when you talked to the spectral echoes of Aquilon, your words resonated deeply with their lingering souls. Though they are but flickering remnants of long past lives bound to the ruins of their once grand city, they still remember loyalty, sacrifice, and love. Their collective will surges together, forming something meaningful. The spirits do not possess physical treasures, they are echoes after all, but they can create something from their fading essence. They form an artifact of spectral magic and ancient intent, a token imbued with their memories and a fragment of their power. The Tear of Aquilon. It's a wondrous item, meaning its value is immense. You really can't sell it. It's too valuable. A perfectly clear crystal teardrop, faintly glowing with a soft blue light. Inside it, fleeting shadows of faces can occasionally be seen, as if trapped in a moment of final peace. Weight negligible. Rarity unique. And once per day, it can guide the wielder to a safe path in any underwater ruin or cavern. You must spend an action holding the tear and concentrating. A faint light points the way forward, avoiding structural collapses, traps, or natural hazards. The spirits protect the wielder in times of great need. Once per encounter, as a reaction, the tear can create a ghostly shield that absorbs up to 20 damage from a single source after the damage roll. The shield manifests as spectral hands and faces, forming a barrier. When it whispers of the past. So when submerged underwater, the wielder can hear faint whispers of the departed. They can ask one question per day about the history of Aquilon and the area, and maybe Escazar as well. And the spirits will answer truthfully if they know the answer. And then, if the tear is shattered willingly, a permanent loss of the artifact, it releases the spirits held within in a burst of healing magic. All allies within a large blast template regain 3 wounds and are no longer shaken or fatigued. So this means this can get the whole party back up from TPK. Additionally, any undead in the area must make an opposed spirit roll against the wielder's spirit +2 or be instantly destroyed.
And this is from the ghost?
Yep.
Yeah, they gave you guys a super bomb. Be right back.
Oh, we got some ching bling. We got some bling bling.
The tear crystal? Wait, the what?
So it's called the Tear of Aquilon,
That's
and
insane.
it can guide the user safely. It can be used once a day to guide the user safely on a safe path through like whatever routes or obstacles they're on. It I think it has a shield that can absorb up to 20 points of damage, like once per day. That once per day thing. And then you can ask the spirits one question about the history of Aquilon, and depending
Yeah.
if they'll tell you like how it comes out the result. And then
This is where we're gonna find the
yeah, and it's
which
like
one that we're looking for. That's what we're here for. We're to find the what are they called? The lantern, whatever.
nice.
Yeah.
And then if you want to smash it, it'll release the spirits, which will deal like 3 wounds to like the creatures.
Yeah, but then if it's smashed it forever, then right?
No, yeah, like our goal is to keep it because its value is like too valuable. It has no set price right now.
Wow.
Yes. So I mean, we get to sit in the ship and fight over it.
Oh,
You and me, if you want.
no, I'm not gonna fight over it. We'll just use it when we need it. Like it's if you wanna own it, go ahead, own it.
I got you. It's pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's beautiful storyline. Tear of
Aqualon.
Aqualine. That sounds like a fragrance. Tear.
It does.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that thing where it can absorb up to like 20 points of damage from a creature.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hmm. You want to summon that snake back, that water snake, and see if we get lucky.
That water. There's some. They're a lot worse than the sand. It's like I forget how many times worse, but he did a whole thing where it was like a lot X.
This one.
Okay.
Hey, bro.
Did you see the thing? Oh, I can
Oh,
see.
I was explaining to her what the artifact does.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I posted it in the side chat so you can see. And then I also posted it in RPG SWUM. And then I gave what would happen if they didn't give you this. And you can take that instead. But I figured you'd probably want this.
Yes.
The tear of Aqualon.
Yeah, Aqualon. You're here and you're right next to it. And then you get caught in a vortex. So now we need a magic roll to control the ship in dealing with the vortex on the way to like right next to Aqualon.
It says the thingy cannot be taken from Aqualon, so it has to stay there. We have to stay within the vicinity of Aqualon. Okay, so what do we roll to control the vortex or try to
You
safely?
control the ship, or you can. Light might be able to control the vortex if she wanted. You just got to make a power roll. Your ability. So yours is 2d6 again. Light's is d8d6. If she wants.
So I need to roll.
I got a 4.
Your power ability to try and control the ship.
So D8 6.
Yep.
Ooh. That's no brainer.
What happened? What did you roll?
Looks like I rolled 3.
And I rolled a 4.
Reroll again. You got plenty of bennies.
Both of those or just her?
You can reroll too because you didn't roll super well. Like you've got a success. You don't need to reroll. But rerolling might help do better.
I got 6.
There we go.
So I'll reroll
Okay, that spends a Benny. I think you're down to 4, but you'll get it right back from. Oh wait, yeah, you're back up to 5, so you're down to 5 rather.
I got 5.
That's not bad. You didn't do any worse. I mean, you can't do worse, so. Yeah, you both just kind of get shoved along in a weird barrel roll around the outside of Aquilon. So it's taking like a little extra time.
So we got caught in the current. The city's outer edge. Outer currents.
Yep. And then you see. One moment.
Hmm? Is sleepy.
Almost there. You run into the Black Kraken.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh crap. So okay, so because we couldn't control the ship correctly, we are in a barrel and we run into the Black Kraken. And do you want to describe how big or oh, we have to identify it, right?
Yeah, it's you can't really tell, what it is, because to you guys it just looks like a bunch of ruins and rock, but you see it moving, and then it reaches to grab towards the ship. Like, it doesn't go right at it, but it's reaching for it.
Okay. I will create a light blast to see if it stuns the creature into leaving us alone.
Okay, first we'll need agility rolls to see who goes first.
Okay. How do I do that?
Your agility, we should look. I'm pretty sure it's a d6. So then again, it's 2d6 for the agility roll in this case.
So 2d6?
Yep, a lot of rolls when they're average are usually 2d6.
I got a 9. Did you hear?
Good. One moment. Okay, that's your agility. Light. What's your agility?
88.
Yeah, what's your agility stat? I can't remember. You D8, you said? Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, D8, D6 again for your character, if that's alright. Let's do an agility roll to see if you guys go first or this thing goes first.
So reroll?
I got 7. Wait.
No, you got 11, so you can re-roll that 8 and get more if you wanted.
Roll the 8 again.
Yeah, if you want. Nice. So So that's
Why does
15.
it say a different number at the bottom than what I rolled? It's really weird. See how purity says I rolled a 2, but I really rolled a 4, and then it said I rolled a 7, but I really rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Why does it do that?
It's a separate dice bot, and it's triggering off the same command. Sometimes I'll use those dice, but not always.
So you got 2 spots added.
Roll off between you and the thing.
Who, me?
Yeah.
So now I'm fighting?
No, you're rolling off to see who goes first.
Against who?
The Black Kraken.
So, do I just roll one number?
No, you roll them both again. Like, it's the same stat.
Gosh, something was so long. Take it.
Oof. Would you like to re-roll?
Yes.
Go for it. If I'm keeping track right, that finally put you back down around like 8 bennies, maybe. If that low, it's maybe more like 9 or 10.
I got 10.
Nice! Alright. So I'll give that to you here. And you'll go right before the thing will go, and then Sam will go. So what do you want to do, Light?
In terms of what?
This thing's reaching for the ship. You've controlled the ship, it's stabilized. Then you guys notice that parts of the ocean are reaching up toward you guys. Then you realize it's a giant creature. That's a giant octopus looking thing. Like, absolutely enormous. Do you want to do something at it? Do you want to try to avoid it? Like, it's like you're barrel rolling and it's off to the side away from Aquilon. But it's also reaching for your ship because it's closer to you than Aquilon is to you.
Okay. So I feel like it's trying to harm us.
Quite probably. So what do you want to do about that? Do you want to make the ship move faster, or do you want to try to
Why don't we make
do
the
something?
ship go stealth?
Huh? Stealth?
Yeah, make it go stealth and do a maneuver.
That's totally doable. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me magic. You're trying to hit a 14 or better. Even just a 10 will do, though. D8, D6.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey.
Yeah, do you
Another
want
10.
this is great. Do you want to re-roll that 8 or no?
Yeah, let's re-roll it because it's 3 more, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So just 1d8, right?
Yep. Okay. I'll just put all that together. And that's a 14. So yeah, you get the whole ship stealthed. So the ship then is stealthed at that number. And then the Kraken has to detect it.
And does it hit?
Why? I didn't fucking do anything.
I don't think the Kraken can detect.
You're the only one bitching.
Because we're doing an evasive maneuver, right? Yeah, what's going on? You know what I mean?
You're talking to me?
Yeah, what are you rolling?
I wanted to do the blinding flash.
Oh, I didn't hear you about the blade flash.
Well,
Oh
you're
yeah, that's why we rolled the agility to see who would go first or who would bring.
you're invisible now, and well, at first it stops, unsure, but then it keeps moving back towards you guys like it still knows.
Yeah, but we're maneuvering though.
Your maneuvering though does get pluses from being invisible.
Okay. So at this point, I want to identify it with the use of my light. Can we roll for that? So to get a complete understanding of this creature. Or like, can light do that or something?
What's up, motherfuckers in the motherfucking crown chakra? Happy New Year. Happy?
Happy New Year.
Go ahead, roll your, check out the monster. Roll your magic.
Yeah, roll your magic. 2d6s.
Roll 1d6 or 2d6?
2d6.
Okay.
Because it's the start of a new roll.
I got a 6.
Okay, you definitely blinded a bit. So then this adds to its difficulty of trying to grab at the ship, which it does on its turn. Oh wait, it's got to grab before you do that.
No, I thought we were doing the identify. Or we still doing the binding?
Oh, well, it's the Kraken's turn right now. I just remembered.
Gotcha. My bad.
It's 2. It's 2. Oh wait. Let me look at the numbers I rolled again. Nope, it still worked without the 6. Dang it. This thing shouldn't have a d6. Ooh, it rolls terribly. Yeah, it just can't, no matter how hard it tries, even come close to touching you guys.
So it still can, or it did?
Cannot, as in you're maneuvering the ship too well for it to do anything towards you. Excuse me.
What is up, gamers? Hello and welcome to another edition of the motherfucking crown chakra. Hello. Happy New Year.
Hey again.
Okay,
So now you see a bunch of ghosts again. And they're like all over this area, kind of like pointing towards a sort of port on the side of the air bubble that holds Aqualon.
Wait, so we're not battling the Kraken anymore?
You're still battling the Kraken, but they're just saying, hey, you might want to try to get away from this thing.
Because I got a plan up my sleeve, so I'm just wondering. So
Let me
I wanna
describe
deal with
this
the
thing.
Kraken first.
Let me describe this thing. From the crushing dark below, the black Kraken rises. Its shadow swallows the faintest light, and its hunger knows no end. A colossal terror of the deep, the black Kraken is a nightmare even among other Krakens. Its jet black hide absorbs light, making it nearly invisible to the crushing darkness of the abyss. It is ancient, cunning, and malicious, with a mind alien to most surface dwellers. Legends speak of it sinking entire cities and dragging ships into watery graves. It is not just a predator, it is an apex force of destruction and hunger. It prefers ambush tactics, using enormous tentacles to silently encircle prey before dragging them into the crushing depths. It is also capable of emitting a terrifying ink cloud infused with a paralyzing magical aura, disorienting and disabling even the hardiest adventurers.
I'm debating whether I should do something impossible or just steal one of its eggs from its underwater lair.
You're nowhere near its lair, and this thing is the size of a city almost.
Okay. So what I want to do is I want to use my light to encompass it and shrink it down to a miniature size. Is that possible?
You can try, but it just won't work because this thing's skin sort of just absorbs and deflects light. Like this thing defies reality.
Okay. How about so if I can't shrink it, maybe I can create some sort of cage around it.
Maybe you're
And
not meant to
use
fight it.
no, but like use the cage of light as an anchor to sink it into the deep. No?
I mean, you could try, but there's not a whole lot that can hold this thing. It'll just kind of go around it or slither through a piece of it or whatever. This thing is madness incarnate. I don't think a cage would really do much against it. And the ghost just appeared going, hey, you should get into the bubble of Aquilon. The tear whispers in your ear, hey, go to Aquilon.
Oh, okay. I thought you just meant like a random ghost. Like, where did the ghost
No,
come
yeah,
from?
random ghosts and the tear all at the same time. Like, all of that.
Okay.
Like, a lot of them.
Okay, well, in that case, then let's just follow the advice of the tier.
Okay. So, you rolled, and you did pretty good on your roll. That adds to getting closer to the thing. Let me look at what's next. Oh, yeah. You remember that thing from earlier?
What?
The snake thing?
Yeah.
It leaps out at you guys, too.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
So, now we have another round where it's like in mid-leap coming at you guys. I'll go off of your previous agility roll, or you can roll a new one, whichever you prefer.
Previous.
Perfect. So then, 1 minute. Yeah, 60 to 80 foot long snake with a mouth large enough to swallow small vessels, which, just big enough to eat your guys's. And then,
Okay. or can I do something, or?
We gotta roll its agility.
Okay.
There's the agility. D6. Yeah, it rolled crap. So, you guys both get a reaction.
So by both a reaction, you mean we both get to do something?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
I want to use the power of my light to cause a mental confusion spell so that they fight each other.
that's possible. But first, let's
Okay.
see what Light does, because she's at the top of the turn order.
Okay.
So I'll need to
My
roll
bad.
my agility.
You can roll agility, or you can react however you want to this thing. It's gonna try and bite the ship.
Okay.
Sorry.
And it's a snake? Or is it the other thing? Which thing is it?
So a snake. So we're fighting the black kraken, but the giant snake from earlier also jumped out of nowhere and is heading
Snake
towards
from
us.
that I already saw 3 of them when we were on the ship?
The one that I scared away with my light before we
Okay.
entered the crystal cave.
Okay, so
That
the
one.
thing that was guarding the crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh. Well, I feel as though if it's scared of light, why don't we use the light, do the same thing?
Mm, okay. So create another projection to scare it away.
I mean, can't I use one of the crystals to like intensify your light beam?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's Nova Blast this motherfucker.
Yeah. So let me
Okay.
roll. I will roll to see how intense the refraction of the light or the whatever.
Okay. Do I also roll, Chris?
I think so for because you got to blast the light, right?
So it's a 2d6 or 1d6.
I think it would be your D4, D6, right? Or no?
BeetleBird. Does BeetleBird know?
It's like your attack. Like, well, what's your magic? Is it 4d6? Is it the same as your attack?
Oh, I know. Sorry, I'm not really looking at that right now. That's what I was asking about.
Mine.
Okay. Let me just go look at my.
Yeah, whatever your. The last time you cast magic, it's like look at our gifts. That's what'll tell you, because that's when you're putting the gifts. 8 plus.
I'm gonna look out. Okay, so my fighting, she's my
Hey, I got
heavier.
11. That's big.
Yeah, it's a D6.
There you go. So you
Hang on.
46,
So
right?
yeah,
So I got 11. See what
I got a 6.
okay. Yeah, but you need to do D. You just did. Okay. I think you need to do D4, D6.
Oh, plus D4 plus
Yeah,
D6.
Yeah, because I don't think it's just magic. I think it's a magic attack.
Oh,
Because I think
the fighting. Yeah.
6,
Okay. Yeah.
I got 11. So we're gonna do.
E4. Oh wait. Or E plus D6. I got a 7.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Together, we are 7-11.
Twinsies.
That them nachos.
Mm. I hope it works.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna work.
Do you wanna type a quick comment into the side chat so that he knows what we're rolling for?
Yeah, because he needs to roll for the snake.
Mm-hmm. I just thought of something. Sorry, let me get out of my notifications. I don't want my battery.
Where you?
I was turning my Bluetooth off. I thought of another option if this doesn't work. Unless you want to and see what crazy idea I have. But I'll let you decide what I have planned.
Why doesn't it ability? Oh,
Hey guys, so what's the next part we need to do?
oh my gosh! So typing this all over. We are using a crystal to intensify the blast from Sam's light beam, and I rolled an 11 and he rolled a 7. So that's how we're debilitating.
Okay. Well, this thing is basically stopped, and it just kind of swirls in a circle. And then next thing you know, as you go past it, the Kraken reaches out and grabs it and yanks it away from you guys.
And eats it.
Yep.
Yeah, hurrah, hurrah. Hurrah! The townspeople cheered.
Yeah. And then you... Let me look.
I was gonna take that shit out if it didn't leave us alone.
Okay, this time you get hit by a vortex, but it's pulling you into the bubble.
Okay. Well, first I want to answer and say I was gonna basically grow our ship to be as big as it and like slam it in the head.
How would you grow the ship?
With my light, if it was possible.
Wow, that's interesting.
You'd have to roll really, really high to reanimate the wood, but it's technically a thing, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so do we just let the vortex pull us in? Or...
You might want to throw a steering magic roll at it, but yeah, I'll just hand wave it. You're fine. You get in, and then you see a rather futuristic and somewhat Romanesque looking city, as you see in the image over in RPG SWUM.
Oh, nice. So I presume we're on the surface now, right? Because we went through the vortex, and then we're like underwater, but we went to the surface to see.
Well,
Is
no,
the
you're
city
not at the
underwater?
surface. You're in an underwater shield, if you will, an underwater city that's
Okay,
shielded
okay.
from the water.
Yeah, I got you.
You're in
Okay,
one of
so-
those channels leading up in it.
So I would ask the tier of Aqualon because technically we didn't use it.
Go.
It told
The
us
fuck, you
whatever
think so?
it needed to tell us, right? So we can still use that one use? Yes or no? Or do we want to save that? So I was gonna say, like, instead of explore the city, let's just ask it directly where to go.
Are you asking me?
Yeah, like I'm asking you, like, what do you want to do? Do you want to like dock and explore the city, or like explore
Yeah,
the
I think it's
inhabitants?
time to stop because we don't and make the thing disappear so we don't look like who knows what.
Mm.
That's what I think. We want to be low key because well, we have to dock the ship. It's freaking it's air in there. What are we gonna? Well, we could sail the ship in there with the wind, but yeah, I think dock the ship, give it stealth, and be ready to embark on.
Okay, so I propose we dock the ship into the port and are able to interact with the inhabitants and get a bird's eye view of where we are. Like to see what's available and stuff.
All right,
The the layout of the land.
do it.
So we roll for that or what? We
No,
just dock. We just dock directly.
I think as low key as possible.
Mm. So he's busy.
What is the question?
I said, "Oh, Chris is busy."
Yeah, I think.
Mm. Imagine we're waiting on him and he's waiting on us.
Is he waiting on us?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, there's just been some friction. What?
That's okay.
Oh yeah, you're cool.
Fucking straight to it. We'll fucking go. Fucking out of nothing.
You're gonna park.
Get you something.
We're gonna
Say
dock.
again?
We're gonna dock this ship.
You're docking the ship. All right.
Yeah.
And now we've moved into the Aquilon City. We have the basic layout, and should we wrap it up here, or?
I'm not. Yeah. Because
Okay.
you said in your middle of stuff, right? It's Titan. Or what?
Yeah, I'm fine. I can keep going, but yeah, if you're down, we can wrap it up here. Or a little bit more, or whatever. Here's fine.
Yeah, because I think Chris is having stuff.
Yeah. And I'm kind of tired, so.
Yeah, that's I thought you were.
I love the music of the outro.
Yeah, the ouch. Underneath the
Mm-hmm. Underneath the silver and golden moon. It's like it gives off like like equinox vibes.
Mm,
Like Yuletide, I think that's what it was called.
mm.
Beautiful. Like Christmassy like vibes.
Oh, dress is a killer, but I will not die. At least not now.
Yeah.
Die.
Man, I'm glad we didn't kill ourselves in that cave explosion.
Oh my god.
Why didn't we just transport the snake into the cave and like because we can't drown it, so we can like suffocate it. Or next time we could just transport one of the crystals on top of it and like let it sink it to the bottom of the ocean.
Ooh, like the anchor.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Like
put it on
take
the
that.
bow too. Also, maybe blind people as we approach. But that kind of catches everybody's eye. We don't want that.
Yeah. I mean, I was planning to like shrink the kraken and then sell it on the black market. But that's just me.
You always hustling.
That's right. You got to in a
That's
world full of wonders.
how you gotta stay alive out in these, or no, in the waves. Because we're
You
in.
see me, you'll see me in those underwater cities in a trench coat and glasses and be like, get
Like,
your treasures.
oh,
Yeah.
I feel like this city is gonna be dope. I don't feel like
Hmm.
a lot of rah rah, like there was in the desert dwelling. I feel like these people are going to be higher conscious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think we're going to get some good yum yum and sippy, some bubbly. Get it, the bubbles.
Some bubbly in the water.
Fresh sushi. Holy shit! Let's. Not that I really eat, but for the sake of the sake of the sake of the sake.
I do that with ChatGPT all the time. I make up role play scenarios, and then I become the merchant, and I'm like, get your rare caviar here, and then see how much I can make.
Gotcha! Step right up. Please mark on this delicious caviar. Underneath the silver moon. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
She sounds familiar. Like I don't know where I've heard her song before, but
Dude, we've heard it because he plays it here, and we played it.
no, I know, but like the voice sounds familiar. Like if I've heard that song, I think it's
Oh
just
yeah,
because I
like
used
that.
to
The
listen.
AI is pulling from something,
Yeah,
because that's what
it
it
sounds
does.
like some of the pagan music I used to listen to.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Used to. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think he's busy, or I don't know if he's closing out the.
Do you want me to play it? I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know if
for
you want
sure.
me to play it. I could share my screen if you could find it. Do you have it?
Yeah, he sent me the thingy.
Yeah, if you send me the link, I'll share it.
For sure.
Pardon me.
It's the very
And the link. Oh.
Okay, now that things have calmed down just enough, we can sing the outro.
Okay. We're already getting that.
Let me find it.
It's at the bottom. It'll tell you.
Chris is back, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I heard him. Thank you. Hey, Chris.
There you go. Cat. Do you want to? And we'll be on the thing. Ice. Yeah.
Did you get the link?
But I believe Chris, are you playing Chris?
1 second. Almost there.
Can you hear me?
YouTube can, and I'm about to sing the outro.
Okay, well, can you just give me 1 second? I'm not gonna be a dick and I'll let you do your thing. I just want to say something to you.
Just let me sing the outro, and then we can say whatever you want for as long as you want.
Whatever.
Okay, do you guys have the song? Or do you need me to do the thing? Sorry. I can do the thing.
What do you want? What? Do what thing?
Make a sound for the song.
The sound for the...
Yeah, the stream and stuff.
The outro.
Yeah, but aren't you reading it right now?
Yeah, yeah. I'm about to sing the outro. There we go, in case you guys wanted the file. And then, lyrics.
Sam, you gonna get it on the stream so you can hear the song?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Come on.
Okay,
I'm on the...
I posted lyrics in the side chat.
Nice.
Alright, you ready? And 1, and 2, and a 1, 2, 3.
To do our part.
It's such a cute song.
It is.
Thank
I feel like that's my introduction on the journey called life. So like somewhere in the afterlife, someone asks me like, "Who are you?" and be like, "Oh, you may have heard of us," and then play that song, and it like perfectly describes the tale of us
you. Nice.
in a different room.
Yeah. Alright. Well, that seems to be it for today. You all have a great night or morning or evening, whatever time of day it is. Today has been RPG SWUM on Ebony Sun Escazar, narrated by yours truly, BeetleBird, Chris Martin 424. And
Wait. We were in the water. We were under the water.
yeah, you're in Aquilon now, but that's still on planet Ebony Sun Escazar.
Yeah.
And it was great. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
Yeah.
Under the sea.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was also starring today. Abbes.
Sam I am of Orion.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to say something else.
There you go. And that seems to have been the cast. Was there anybody else?
And what's her name now? She changed
Ghost?
earlier.
Yeah.
Celine.
I need to get my shit.
Okay.
And your boy Microwave.
Yep, and then Microwave popped in.
And Chris, Silent Chris, this meow meow.
Yep, and Chris Hyper Silent Solstice.
Come on.
Solstice.
Yes.
Yeah.
First day. Five.
Yeah.
Be in here.
Bring
So that
peace.
said, will bring peace. Okay. Yeah, that said, this
Open
has
the door
been
so I can get my shit.
SWUM with Crown Chakra in Ebony Sun Escazar. Just got into Aquilon. We're looking forward to exploring the city next time.